What's up, man? You ready for it? I guess you're one of the ones doing it?
Yeah, just got a glimpse of...
Did you get a peek at it?
Holy sh! Yeah, it reminded me of that thing they said on Fred Flintstone's car. What's up, y'all? So here we are at Brinkley's Chop House in North Augusta, South Carolina, where they have presented an absolute masterpiece for us today. The challenge today is going to be empty this platter in an hour.
In an hour, yeah.
And we're calling it the Tomahawk Grand Challenge.
Brinkley Chop House Grand Tomahawk Steak Challenge.
Way better cookman than I am. So yeah, I have 6 pounds of tomahawk bone-in ribeye in front of me, and 4 of their sides, a pound each of their cream.
That looks more than that.
I just they just eyeballed it. Cream corn, mac and cheese, cream spinach, and of course we gotta have some healthy Brussels sprouts with pork belly. And we have a variety of their sauces in front of us, all of which have French names that I could not remember. Huge shout out and thank you to Brinkley's Chop House for hosting us and presenting us with this bounty. And huge shout out to my good friend Scott East for flying all the way down here from British Columbia. You haven't checked out his channel. Not only is it great content, all around good guy. If you're here, you probably know who he is anyway. So,
hope you guys are ready for this. I mean,
I'm ready.
You're ready. They're ready. This guy. So on the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Let's eat. Oh man.
Oh wow.
If vegetables tasted this good, I wouldn't have a hard time convincing the girls.
No.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in and joining me for what is by far the fanciest food challenge I've ever attempted here in Brinkley's Chop House in North Augusta, South Carolina.
Do you like Brussels sprouts? No.
Yeah, but I mean, these are not like those Brussels sprouts at home.
Have you tried these?
You might want to try these. And change your mind.
Right off the bat, it is clear that Brinkley's did not come to play. And these Brussels sprouts are evidence of that. Look at that right there. Roasted to perfection and served with some microgreens, which added a little complexity.
And the sauce is a little bit sweet as well, so it's a nice balance.
So good, yeah.
Compose yourself. Come on, man, get it together.
It's not what my Brussels sprouts taste like at home.
Yeah, my Brussels sprouts at home are a little more basic, usually just steamed with a little bit of salt and butter. But the Szechuan sauce and the pork belly is what really took these Brussels sprouts to a whole nother level.
All right.
Well, oh, 3 minutes in. Happy with that.
First appetizer down. Now we're gonna get into the green spinach. I've never had that before. It looks almost like spinach dip, but
Creamy.
And we're going from one banger to another because this cream spinach was no joke. Rich, velvety, topped with Parmesan cheese. All I needed was some pita chips.
This is how you get people to eat their vegetables.
no doubt.
You say spinach and cauliflower, and my girls, I don't want. Oh, okay, we're going to Brinkley's.
Maybe that says more about my cooking than it does my kids' food preferences.
When I was little, my parents used a lot of ranch dressing. How to do with me.
That's what we're starting to use now.
Yeah, I don't know about where you're from, but down here, ranch dressing has always been the goat of getting kids to eat their vegetables.
All right, so we're gonna get in next. we're gonna get into the mac and cheese here.
Mac and cheese, please.
Y'all know we take our mac and cheese seriously in the South.
Good looking stuff there.
There's a nice crust on that. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, it's golden crust.
Man, the hits just keep on coming. I swear, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, mac and cheese. I mean, what else do you need to say?
This by far has to be the fanciest challenge I've done to date.
Yes. Almost threw on my little, coat and tie to come tonight.
That was a serious consideration I was playing around with for a little while there. Actually breaking out the tuxedo, I get to wear it so rarely, it would have been pretty nice. Plus, at an establishment of this caliber, you want to assume the same attire of the other patrons, otherwise you just stick out like a sore thumb. I mean, not like I wasn't already doing that sitting behind a 10-pound platter of food, but hey.
Keeping up with each other.
Oh, keeping up with. This is my pacer right here.
Ah.
Yeah. It lets me know where I should be.
You need to get to work. Hurry up.
My wife is normally the one cracking the whip on me and telling me to hurry up. But in her absence today, Scott, being the good friend he is, decided to take on that role.
Knocking them out.
All right, 8 minutes in. Onto the cream corn. Got some of that next.
Scallions on top.
Heck yeah.
And some bacon.
And bacon.
Yes, sir.
More of that bacon.
If you've made it to this point in the video and thought that they were just going to put plain old cream corn in front of us, what are you thinking? Of course they're going to put bacon in the cream corn. This is a really fancy restaurant. They do everything big here.
Look how pretty that little bite is right now.
It's under a dilemma because it tastes so good. You want to savor it, but it tastes so good you also want to eat it.
It is,
fast.
yeah. It is a dilemma. That's a perfect word to describe it. Almost feels like an injustice to the food.
Mm-hmm.
Ah yes, the classic eater's dilemma. To savor or not to savor? That is the question. Whether it is nobler to eat a lot of food or something Shakespeare.
Look how big those ribs are there. Apparently the meat on the bone is the best, so.
I wasn't kidding. I'm saving the bones as souvenirs.
Yeah.
Y'all let me keep the bones for souvenirs?
Sure.
In the end, I decided a t-shirt was probably a better souvenir.
You can have my bones if you want them.
Don't say it.
That's what she said.
You said it.
That he said? I don't know.
Idiot.
You never know these days.
You never know
these days.
I'm still a kid on the inside. That, and I watch way too much of The Office.
Just under 11 minutes in.
Scott just finished up with his sides. I'm about 2 bites behind him.
All the sides are down, and William is about to live out his teenage fantasy of eating enough steak to feed a full-grown bear.
All right, let's start with this center guy right here. Right from the middle.
Easy, buddy. Easy.
Don't drop it. It is good. It is too good to drop.
All right, let's get into this thing. Oh, vigorously cutting into that first piece. Take a bite. Analyze. Got to go in for a second bite. Let's see. And yeah, it's good.
Oh man,
Right?
Mm.
How perfectly cooked is
The
that?
crust on it is good. It's seasoned well.
Oh yeah.
And the center, I mean, you saw how it's perfectly cooked, pink on the center.
Might have been struggling to find the words to describe how good that steak really was, because it was hard to find the words that described how good that steak really was.
Oh, I need the saucier.
What is it? The saucier?
What do you have? That one is our brandy lime demi.
I picked a brandy kind.
Brandy, the liquor, not the singer.
Don't tell Sarah, but it's brandy time.
Oh, let's do a lot of brandy.
She'll ask you what you did, and then you say you had a little brandy time.
Brandy time, Mariah time, Whitney time.
Hey, I grew up in the 90s, y'all.
Comment down below, what's your favorite 90s diva?
Had a lot of car rides with Mom growing up, and that's all she listened to. That and rom-com soundtracks.
Oh, I think William's dropping food down here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, come on.
That's a good piece too. Is that a bone? That might be bone though. I would be careful. It's good.
It's like a two-girl.
Good?
Yeah. I just pick random stuff up and eat it.
I'm gonna say the 5-second rule still applies during food challenges. Sometimes things get a little messy and you drop some food on the floor, you gotta pick it up and eat it. It's part of the challenge. It's just something that comes along with the territory.
Scott's here to let me know what the next sauce is going to be.
Here, where's our black garlic rosemary dip?
Black garlic, rosemary, Demi.
Why is it that black garlic always makes things better?
Black garlic. So, what's the difference between black garlic and regular garlic? Fermented? Black garlic is fermented. And that's it. You learn something every day.
Am I the only one that thought black garlic was just like another species of garlic? That's kind of embarrassing. I don't know. I'm no botanist, but whoever was making these sauces definitely knew what they were doing. Because watch this. I'm about to get into one right here. Watch this face that I make. Here we go. And yeah, that face. Here we go. Another bite for confirmation. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was their au poivre sauce, which I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciation of that. They make it with beef juiced shallots, cream, and peppercorn. I think I asked for a second helping.
Are you going to do the bone?
Part of the challenge is to eat the bone. Yeah, that was part of the weight.
That's the best part.
That's the real challenge right there.
I'm sure there's a dirty joke in there somewhere about eating bones, but I'm an adult, and I'm gonna keep it clean. So no, we did not eat the bones. I mean, I don't think I could fit a bone that big inside me anyway. Dang it, I tried.
I got some better perfect. Yeah. Oh, left. Other left.
I'll let the comments section give this face a name.
I'll get it one day.
I guess I don't really know what that face was, but anyway, here's a sweet old lady to tell us how to make some more room.
Oh yeah? Yeah. All right, well, you gotta come feed me now.
One of my favorite parts of doing these food challenges is the cool little interactions like that you get with the other patrons. And I gotta admit, part of me was hoping that sweet old lady was gonna come over and feed me. But alas.
How do you usually like your steaks?
Medium rare. I like to think like
Not used to people taking pictures of me quite yet. Scott's a pro.
I like to think like sometimes I'll order a rare and it kind of ups my man cards or like my cheesemo or something.
Oh yeah.
But I'm a medium rare guy. What about you? Yeah.
I try not to judge. Let me start off by saying that. But I feel like at this point, the debate has been had, and it's just a settled science that medium rare is the best way to enjoy a steak. And if that's not you, it is your prerogative if you want to throw away money overcooking your steak.
We're about 34 minutes in, so we have another 26 minutes to go. I got 3 slices here. William's got 4. And then whatever's left on the bone.
Just a little over 34 minutes in, and that platter is looking pretty bare. But this steak is as indulgent as it is delicious, meaning rich, meaning I'm starting to feel pretty full.
All right, guys, look at that.
Scott channeling his inner caveman.
Finish it off, buddy.
They say the meat on the bone is the best, and we're about to see Scott get sent.
Oh. They said the meat next to the bone. There has to be a halo over my head right now. Right there, halo over my head.
At this point in the challenge, Scott has outpaced me a little bit, which is kind of cool because I get to watch his reactions, and it's like getting a preview of what's to come. I know I said no dirty jokes, but man, I'm looking forward to that bone meat. Now here's my caveman moment. Don't screw it up. Just treat it like a giant wishbone. What are you doing playing with it? Hurry up and eat it. Come on, man. This was like saving the best thing for last. There's no way to describe how good this meat was.
Don't lick it clean, all right? Just don't lick it clean.
Fight my natural impulses. Gotcha. Scott is going to leave no doubt here. Those bones are cleaner than if you had given them to a school of piranhas.
All right. So just under 42 minutes, about 41:50, 53. Thank you.
All right.
Scott eats, ladies and gentlemen, crossing the finish line in just under 42 minutes. And being the true gentleman that he is, he was nice enough to keep me some company while I fought through the end of this challenge. And it was a fight. I was getting pretty full at this point. Meanwhile, Scott's looking at my plate like, hey man, you gonna finish that? I think he was looking at the dessert menu at one point.
Tell you what, I'm almost done.
Yeah, getting full?
Getting full.
Getting full. I could see that, yeah.
I'm throwing down.
And the right now it's so rich at the end. I know. Right? Look at the marbling that we got there. This is like
50%
marble on that one.
Yeah. Oh, and it's heavy.
The fuller I get, the less able I am to describe what's going on. So here's Scott with a breakdown of what William's going through.
If you haven't done steak challenges before, it's definitely a shock to eat so much steak. Same flavor. Even if it's really good, it's just as fantastic. It can be super hard to eat that much. And especially right at the very end, this is a little bit harder to get off of the bone and the rich flavors behind it as well.
Thank you for that expert breakdown there, Scott. I forgot to mention earlier, this is the first steak challenge I've ever attempted, and it did add an extra unexpected layer of difficulty getting over all the richness of this ribeye, especially at the end of the challenge when I was so full. But we were able to push through and put the fanciest food challenge ever in the history books.
William throws in the towel. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, I see it. Scott's bones are way cleaner than mine. But in my defense, I just wanted to save a little bit for the dogs at home.
Around 49 minutes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Do we get a glove drop? It's my move, but you can. Yeah, I'll let you do it on this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Guest appearance or
What an honor.
Yeah. Both out front of all of the food, right at the very front.
At the front.
The front and drop it. Boom. There we go.
Y'all, we just finished up.
Heck yeah.
49 minutes.
Probably fanciest challenge around you're gonna get.
What an extravagant meal. This was probably $500 worth of food, and every single bite was just outdone by the next bite. It just got better and better and better.
All right, y'all. Sorry about the quick change of scenery. It was getting a little loud in the restaurant. But once again, I just wanted to say thank you to Brinkley's Chop House for hosting this epic food challenge. What an incredible meal. What a privilege. What a delight. And how indulgent was that meal? I mean, goodness, that steak was incredible. And of course, I've got to give a shout out to Mr. Scott Eats for coming down and hanging out. Please check out his channel and give him a follow. And if you like Scott, then check out this video right here where he and I got to go eat some barbecue. That was a fun time. Thanks again for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.